Hey guys, how's it going? Eric Norris here. Today I wanted to tell you this funny, crazy story that happened to me when I was a kid. Basically, when I was a kid, we used to go to this barber shop called Paco's. And it was funny because the owner, his name was Paco, and then he had other barbers at this shop. Well, Paco wasn't even really that good of a barber. That's what was so funny. But he was the owner, and the other barbers were really good. And anyway, this one day, me and my brother, I think my mom took us, I want to say, to go get our haircuts. Our hair's cut. And so we go there and we said, we wanted to have this barber, blah, blah, blah. And so as we're sitting there waiting in the little waiting chairs, everyone's getting their hair cut. And we see this one kid we knew in school. His name was Michael Mako. And so we're sitting there, and there's a kid, he goes to our school, whatever. I think he was in my brother's grade. And so anyway, we were just minding our own business. I was probably like reading a comic book, or I don't know what I was doing back then. And next thing I know, I hear this shrieking noise. Ah! I look up and I see this kid, Michael Mako, crying his eyes out. The barber literally snipped the top of his ear and it just started bleeding and blood was gushing everywhere and made this insane scene. And like Paco and all the other barbers are like, what the hell? This is not good for business. And I just remember seeing this all go down. And it was so funny because I was going to get my haircut done next. And I'm like, I'm a kid. I'm going, I don't know if I want to go through this now, Oh my gosh. So literally the barber, as he was cutting his hair around his ears, literally snipped off, I think just like a slice of his ear. And it was so crazy because me and my bro are like having to go get our haircuts done next. And I was like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? But we did anyway, and we were fine. But I wonder what that kid's doing today. Obviously, he's an adult now. But I wonder how that is taking place in his life. I wonder if he's ever gone back to a barber. I probably wouldn't. Funny side note, speaking of barbers, I cut my own hair, and I've been doing it for like 20 years. I've been doing it since I was like 17. I started out because I was a punk rock kid, and I'd dye my hair different colors. I'd shave my head, and then shaving your head's easy, right? You just boom, boom, boom. It's one layer. But then you're like, okay, how can I get creative, leave a little more on top? Anyway, I still to this day cut my own hair. And so I just wanted to tell you guys this funny story, the story of Michael Mako getting his hair cut and his ear getting sliced and me freaking out. Like everyone in the whole barbershop's like, oh no, this is bad. I wonder how that would go down today. Like social media, people get out their phones like, oh my gosh, this blood, this kid's ear, blood's dripping down his face. I remember the barber like grabbing like whatever and just like sopping up all this blood. And I was just like, oh man, now I'm up next? I don't know. I don't like this idea. Oh man, I hope you guys enjoyed this silly little story. Eric Norris, hope you all have a great day. Peace out.